What's going on? Today I'm going to talk to you about building Confluence through timeframes. Now, I have a member in our Discord, and join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. But however, they asked me a question and asked me to explain trading on different timeframes. Okay, so we have the question here about technical analysis on different timeframes. You said earlier you would make a video on. So here I am making a video. So you can ask me anything, and I will hopefully be able to answer your questions. And if not, there's a lot of good traders in our Discord who are willing to help. So Confluence between the 12, 1 hour, and 4 hour. And I'm using the 4 hour general trend direction and then 15 time frame for entry, sometimes down to the 5-minute time frame. So this is really good. I love to have questions like this. And now building Confluence on time frames. So in a general sense, you want to work from the top to the down, right? Top-down analysis, right? So when we look at this, we want to work our way down to the daily and maybe down as we proceed into like the 12, the 4 hour, and then maybe into the lower term time frame. So this is a Bitcoin price action, and first we want to identify trend, just like they said, so we can see that we're in a little uptrend here. So we're moving in an uptrend, but overall we failed to get above this area, so we know that there is resistance above us, and the big look is that we're making a big uptrend, okay, coming from these lows. If you trade Bitcoin, you know what I mean. But in the micro sense, you can see that we're in this uptrend here. So what are we looking for? We're looking for rejections from highs and continuation from lows for retraces to jump into the price action. Now, if you did this on the way up, you would have found many areas where you could have taken along and been quite profitable. Okay, so that's one thing we need to point out. So for me, I use Market Cipher B. You can use Fu Manchu. You can use stochastics. There's many other indicators out there that will help you build Confluence. And through this is what I look for. Okay, so we're on the daily here, and we can see that we're becoming very much overbought. So to me, this says within the next day, we're either going to push up a little bit and then come back for a retrace or not. So that tells me we're overbought. That's a general idea that we've moved up quite dramatically. And you can see this on the price action. Remember, with oscillators, it's always moving in a beautiful oscillation, okay? And this is delayed, right? And sometimes the oscillation on Market Cipher is different, okay? You can see it hang out up top here, or you can see it hang out below here, but inevitably it is still oscillating between this area. Sometimes it bounces off the zero line or not, okay? So you can see here, we've stayed above the zero line for the most part, but we have moved up and down, right? And up and down as well, right? So this tells me that we've moved up just like here, and we want to move down, okay? So something like that's going to happen. So that's just a general idea before we get into anything. So uptrend, we're looking mostly for longs, but we can look to short the tops, which we are coming to a top, okay? Then I flip into the 12 hour, same thing, very much overbought, okay? Overbought on the stochastics, overbought on the momentum waves, but one telltale is the money flow. The money flow is in the green. So that tells me that there is an overall momentum to the upside, okay? Now I switch into the 4 hour, and this is what we get into. So general direction, just like you said in the question, is that we are in this uptrend, okay? So that's very good to see. But you can see that we are very much overbought on these time frames, and there is quite a possible bearish divergence here. So that's just an idea. Then we can get into the nitty-gritty here. So we can come and see that we're coming up to key levels of support. Now, what we do when we do the top-down analysis is that we mark out key levels of support and resistance throughout our charts where we can see where price is going to have a reaction. So before I get into any of the oscillation things, you want to mark out key levels where price will come up and touch key levels, and I use the volume profile for this, but you can do that on your own. Just mark out support and resistance where you can look for price to have a reaction. And by doing this, you can have levels to where you think price is going to trade at, and by doing that, you can give yourself a better chance for the entry like the short I just took today, actually, with the group after the live stream, okay? So we took a trade from this local point of control, which we marked out. So join us in the free live stream. We're there Monday to Friday, 8:30 every morning, trying to help you guys be profitable. Everything's for free here. So come out, hang out with us. We have some crazy polls. We have a great community. Everybody's kind and loving, and we would love to have you. So back down to the 4 hour, we're going to get rid of all this stuff. So we can see that the trend is moving to the upside. Great. Okay, so now we go to the 1 hour. I like to go to the 1 hour, and we can see that we're making a double top here, and this is where we are able to enter our beautiful short this morning, right, with this Confluence to the downside here. So we came up to a key level, we had the levels marked out, and we dropped from there. So I'm looking for price. I'm not trading in the middle of this range, okay? I'm watching the price move up here. Okay, so quite a nice move up. You can see how beautiful the money flow is coming to the upside here. So what do? I wait and I be patient. I wait and I be patient. I know that there's a high here. We probably want to come up and grab liquidity. This is just general trading knowledge, but we can see that we weren't getting a retrace here. Massive move up. So we're looking for the push up, the retrace, and a possible higher high is which we got. And you can see it's created a bearish divergence on the 3 hour, the 3 hour, the 2 hour, and so forth, right? And that gives me an idea for an entry. So with multiple confluences, this is how we can find entries, which we can be profitable and pay ourselves early and get out of those trades, right? So I've taken this trade, I've paid myself, I'm happy, I'm done for the day, right? If you're more of a swing trader, you can be looking to hold this back down to lower levels, depending on your risk management and the way you're looking to trade. But we know it came up to a key level, it got rejected, and the confluence in the time frames is simply that we know we're very much overbought, so we're looking for shorts as price works its way up to the ceilings. Okay, we have floors and ceilings, and when price works its way up to the ceilings, we look for an entry where we can find confluence within the indicator. So now, how did I get the entry? So let's jump into the nitty-gritty, the lower term time frames, and let's look at that. So we can see the 30-minute. It's not giving us much. It's just saying we're moving up. Okay, so that's nice. Remember, we're not looking for trades in here. This is Chop City, so we're not looking for trades, and this is also the weekend, so we're not looking for many trades, to be honest, because there's little to none of volume. So you can see how flat the volume is here, and then boom, we get the spike up. That's the opportunity. Volume comes in, now volume has come out. Okay, so looking flat yet again. Okay, so make sure to add that volume. Volume's very important in the market. So it comes up to this area. I'm not getting my entries off the 30. For me, I'm getting an idea on the 30 to see if money flow is working up. It's pretty much flat. Okay, so we can see it's overbought. It came up to this area. It's very overbought. So then I like to go into the 12-minute. Now, the 12 minutes where I think I make the most of my ideas come to fruition. So we can use the replay editor here, and we can press play on this, and we can see that, as we pointed out, price is coming up. Okay, very simply, price is coming up. It's coming up. It's not making any retracements. Now we pause it here. Okay, we came up and we wicked right here. So we're going to zoom into this area here and see what we can see. So we're waiting. It's coming up to our area with anticipation. So we have anticipation, very, very choppy, but we know it's coming up to this area here where we had resistance from before. So we'll rewind yet again. Okay, yes, rewind yet again. And now let's take a look at this area and the 5-minute, okay? We're turning down the speed for you guys, and we'll press play yet again. So now we can see much slower. Price is coming up. Price is coming up. Very simply. Oh, possible lower low here. Nope, nothing. Okay. Boom. We're getting the higher high. I'll pause it there, okay? We're getting the higher high. So this here, we've seen the rollover. We got the 3 tops, the 3 amigos here, and the 3 amigos here, okay? We're getting this here. Either we're curling down and putting in a new low, or we're coming back up for a swing failure pattern to the upside, and we're coming down. This is my idea. So now I'm waiting with a trade set up top here. Okay, we got a trade set up here. We'll go with the short position up here. We protect our risk above this point of control here, all the way to our top side here. Let's say, depending on your risk management, you know, and we're targeting the downside, right? So price comes up to this area, and I even said in the Discord, I've moved my price up to 2 and change. I can't remember what I said, but I shared it in the Discord. Okay, we can even prove it here as it came up. As it came up, I'm moving my entry to 30,236. Okay, 30,236. So 30,236. Okay, look at that. Protecting myself above here, right? And we let price come up. Bang. Wow, look how fast that happens, right? So we have the local point of control. We give ourselves a little bit of breathing room, and then boom, we take the trade and we jump in, okay? So this is by using good confluence, good setup, good idea of where price is going to come, being very patient, okay? This takes a lot of patience because right here you want to get into a short, right here you want to get into a short, but we have our levels and we have to respect price action, okay? So we set it up, we wait, price comes up, it touches it, we get a beautiful trade entry, and we're able to take those profits and profit today on a beautiful Saturday. So that's how I use the time frames for entries, for Confluence, and you can see the bearish divergence that plays out. This is also another entry. Boom, right there. There's your second entry. You had a second chance at this time. Sometimes you don't have a second chance, okay? Sometimes you don't have a second chance. This one even kind of gave you a third chance, okay? But sometimes you don't. So by having your level set, by building Confluence, looking for a rejection, right? Now, if price trickles down from the rest of today, we'll be ready for the rest of the trading day, right? We'll know that, okay, we got rejected from here. Can we come back down to these lows, take out some of this liquidity of everybody longing, and look to fire off a continuation long in the long-term trend, waiting for the weekend volume to disappear. So I hope that helps you. If you have any other questions, come and join us in the free Discord. Subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Much love to every single one of you. I mean, I'm very grateful for every one of you, so thank you for your support. God bless you. May you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.